Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm posting a really last minute Halloween design for my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today, you guys, is Halloween, and I really hope I make this post. If not, it's going to be the next day and it's going to look silly. But as you know, I have been on a business trip, so I'm trying to use these Halloween mystery box products before the day is over. So in my Varnail mystery box, I got the spider gel. These are some Halloween stickers that I'm going to be using. I did get the Halloween and the October mystery box. It also came with a mystery bag. So there were a ton of stuff that I could use to make this design today, and I've narrowed it down to some of these, just like this cat eye sea fairy. This is the jellyfish purple. Very pretty. And as you know, it's very odd for me to pick colors that are leaning more towards pink, but I really love the pink and black combo, so I am going to be using these colors. I also have some really cute spider charms that I wanted to try out. I do love the black, but of course, you know I love my bling as well, so I am using the pink ones as well. So I'm just going to open these up a bit, and then we're going to be getting this ready for when I use them. So I'm just going to use one of these black spiders. It's so super cute. It's got a heart-shaped body in black, and I love that, love that, love that. And then here, not so much, but I love that it's huge, and it does give off a lot of bling, on top of the fact that I am using pinks in this design, so it'll work with what I'm doing. All right, so if you had not checked out my unboxing for this video, I usually do lives, so you can probably find it there. But yeah, in my previous video, I did apply these Stiletto Varnail full cover tips. So now we just have to put on the design for that, and I'm kind of excited. So let's get this started. It's been a hot minute since I've had an official nail set on my hands, and I'm probably going to keep this on for a while, even though Halloween is today. All right, but in a reality, I actually put these on a week before, so we've got a week in of wear and tear, and I have been traveling, so there's that, and they're still going strong. I wanted to test out here if this sea fairy would be good on its own, and just applying it wasn't strong enough for me, and on top of that, it was looking way too pink. So after putting this on, I was debating, should I do 2 coats? Will it look better with 2 coats? And I finally made the decision to just take this off and put a black background. Cat's eye gels work very well against dark colors. So I would highly recommend using a dark color, if not black, to kind of accentuate all the metals in this cat's eye gel, and I'll show you what I mean when we do this. I am going to have a combo of this accent nail being a full cover background color, and then the rest of the nails we're going to be doing a French tip. But yeah, as you see, I'm like debating, does this need to be darker? Because it does show, and it's really pretty, but it's just not bold enough and not Halloween-y enough for my taste. So we're just going to wipe this off and start over again. These are lint-free wipes, so I don't necessarily need the nail cleanser. I don't like to put nail cleanser on full cover tips because it really does kind of eat at it a little bit. So I'm just wiping it off. All right, so now here I have I think this is called Piano Black. Oh, Perfect Black. Perfect Black. I need to get more of this stuff, by the way. I use it all the time and I'm running out. But this is so highly pigmented, and the viscosity is not super thick, but it's pretty thick. So I highly recommend, if you do get the Perfect Black, to just apply this in layers as thinly as possible and fully cured on each side. I feel that we tend to put our hands in the lamp and then call it a day. Some lamps are awesome and they cure every angle. I do have it's funny, I have a legit lamp, but I hardly use it for some reason. There's no actual reason. I end up using the mouse lamp that I use for press-ons. So that doesn't really hit where my hand is, either blocking the light somehow or just not angled at the right position somehow. So if you don't have a legit lamp and you're using a smaller lamp, just make sure you do very thin layers, and you make sure you fully cure every angle of the nail so that it does not wrinkle on you. The wrinkling is when there's gel underneath the surface that has not cured. And although this might look pretty cool during Halloween, I mean, it just means there's uncured product that can lead to allergies if you are allergic to them, or you may develop an allergy to them over time. So I said that I was going to do French. So I didn't whip these out beforehand. I think I just whipped out the stuff that I had in the mystery boxes and bag. And now I'm going to be using these French stickers. Now these are fairly new. I unboxed these not too long ago. As you can see, none of them has been used. I wanted to take note of how silly I am in this moment. I was like, oh, these are different from what I normally use. Okay, let's go grab this one here because it has a little deeper plunge than the other one. And I was struggling for reals deals trying to peel this off. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm trying not to like poke myself at the same time because I kind of did, but not too bad. At the same time, I'm thinking, where the heck is my unicorn tweezers? I've been looking for them for a very long time, but granted, I had not cleared off my desk yet. So me banging on the desk just now made me realize I've been trying to remove these stickers on the wrong side. So this side, as you see, is more matte, and that's because the stickers are on that side and the other side's the backing. So I definitely wanted to fit that in so that I can show you how much of a brain fart I had in that moment and that I'm not ashamed of it, but I do definitely think that I'm a whole bunch of silly trying to, for what, the past minute, take out these little French stickers on the wrong side of the sticker sheet. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to be probably making more time-lapsing in this video. I filmed it fairly long, but I wanted to make sure I gave a really good intro with all the pieces that I'm using for this set that came from the mystery boxes. And it is late in the game because I had been so super ultra busy, you guys. It had been no joke, and I just really am hoping for a miracle to catch up. But yes, posting this on Halloween if I make it. But yeah, I would have said, oh, you can go online and get the mystery boxes. I mean, you could probably still get the Halloween one. The October one, oh yes, okay, let's stand corrected. Actually, no, I was wrong. They're doing the November one at the moment. So yeah, you could probably still get the Halloween one, but maybe not necessarily the October one. Again, I normally post these things sooner, but I just hadn't had a moment. So it is what it is. All right, so let's just start time-lapsing and just go over this design. I'm really hoping to cut it down by a lot because I do want to get this posted out tonight. But anyway, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so black underneath any color is always going to give it obviously a more darker look. And considering the holiday, it definitely makes it look that way. But I wanted to try out this new magnet that I got. Anytime I see new magnets coming out from Varnail, I have to try them out because I only know how to do very minimal things with cat's eye gel. It's a little sad. So this has a heart end. This is supposedly a snake end. and then I just open the pen and it's a regular magnet. But I'm trying to lay this out here, trying this snake end first, and it looks kind of straight. And then what I did was just kind of hold this at an angle, and it turned those lines into a snake ripple, which is really cool. And I thought about keeping it, but I just wanted to try this hard end. And the hard end is kind of faint, so that is not going to do. But at the end of the day, what I really wanted to show is just the cat eye activation effect. I could have kept the snake thing, but I have a spider theme going on, so I really didn't think that would work quite well. So I'm just, anytime you want to start all over, just use the brush on your polish to wipe it straight again, and then you can start over with your magnets. And so what I wanted to do is activate them, so it's going to give this really cool super ultra bright color shift. It's very bright. I still think the Holiday Lights collection is a lot brighter than this one. So this one is the Sea Fairy. I think Sea Fairy is more about the colors, which are pretty cute, but I only have like a few of the Sea Fairy polishes. But Varnell's cat's eye gels are just so pretty. They came out with a new Hema Free, you guys, and I am going to be getting it. I just wanted to wait to see all the mystery boxes drop the 7th of the month. So rather than get this new Hema Free cat's eye gel set, I'm going to just wait to see if I'm going to end up getting the mystery boxes as well. So here I am activating it. You're going to see the color shift. Look how nice that is. Sometimes you just have to place this without knowing one side is stronger than the other when you hold your hand. Also, the magnets are stronger one side and another sometimes, but you just have to keep playing with the shift until it's even, like you see there. Then I'm going to lock it in with my lamp. I'm going to be doing this with all the nails that have the black background. I'm using my detail brush to get really close to that black smile line, but I don't want to cover it completely. So it's also going to add some dramatic border to it as well. So look at that shift. Isn't that nuts? Sometimes I like to play with it a lot because it's so trippy. But yeah, once I've got that all done, I'm using this latex. I can't remember if this is latex-free latex. It'll say it on the bottle. But anyway, letting that dry, I'm going to be putting on my first spider while the latex, maybe latex-free dries on my ring finger there. I'm using some gem glue and some glass top coat to seal the spider in. I want to make sure that not only does it make a good adhesion to the nail, but that I seal in any creases with that top coat. So placing this down, I am going back in with more gem glue to fill in the gaps of the legs, because these charms aren't curved. Sometimes you get lucky and you get charms that are curved to the nail. These ones were just flat. I'm adding that extra glass top coat to make sure everything is smooth around the spider's nails. You don't want any sharp edges with the gem glue, or just having the spider legs stick out. It'll catch your hair and it's going to hurt and it's going to rip. But anyway, so now I'm using this black spider gel. I do have the clear and I do have the white. I remember wanting to have the black because it is a no wipe. If you use the spider gel as is, you could end up putting chrome on it, chrome powders, which I think is really cool, because what was black you can make into any chrome powders. As you know, Varnell has an array of chrome powders. It's amazing. I got their chrome powders in a collection of, I don't know, 24, 48. It's seemingly a lot of chrome powders. So the possibilities are endless. But at first I'm taking my ball tool to put the spider gel on, and then I remember I have this rake. that I got from one of the mystery boxes. It's fairly simple. You just dip this rake end into that pot, and each prong is going to pull out a string of spider gel. Now this will enable you to cover more surface space at a time, but also gives that kind of uniformity, because I'm trying to do a spider web and the single ball tool is just making it look more mummy like, or not a perfect spider web, but I already laid it out. So but I'm really loving the effect of the extra strands here because they're finer. It's giving it texture, it's giving it depth, and it's really making that cat's eye gel background pop. So I really like how it's looking so far. Now I'm peeling off the latex, or latex for I'm gonna have to check this out, but you can check on their website if you don't want to wait for me to do that. But giving that a care. And then we're going to move on to the next portion. And again, that's the black spider gel. I feel like in this video I'm showing it before and after usage, in case you want to know what I'm working with. But yeah, so we're going to attach on the larger spider on this nail. I wanted it in front of that webbing. So I'm making sure that I have enough gem glue. And I am going to go back in and put more to fill in, again, the legs. You don't want your hair or your clothing getting caught in it. It'll rip. So, and what's worse is if you pull hard enough, you can rip that charm out and it's going to hurt just as bad. But anyway, alright, so for the next nail, I wanted to use these stickers. Originally, I was going to use the glitter ones because I really wanted that bling, but the more I was looking at it, the more I'm realizing that that color pink is not the same color shade as the Sea Fairy Cat's Eye Gel, especially over that black, so I don't want to end up putting the glitter stickers on there and having it off. So at this point, it was picking more of the black ones. I didn't want to put the white because there's like no white anywhere. So I ended up deciding to use this word boo. It has like a spider web drawn into it. I think it's pretty cute, and it's funny because I chose my middle finger to put this on, and I put it upright in case I have to show someone off, if you know what I mean. I just thought it was funny. Not that I ever do that. I think that's something that you do when you're like a child, I feel. I mean, even though it's wrong. But as you get older, it's really kind of lame, I feel. I don't know. Maybe if I'm in a car, I would do it, because how else will they know what you're saying? You know, maybe they can't read lips, so obviously the finger's definitely more legible to someone in another car, but yeah, I would try not to do that. But anyway, sealing the stickers into a top coat, that's the best bet, because if you don't put a top coat over your stickers, they can scuff or they can peel off on their own. So you definitely want that added layer of protection. Alright, so we're nearing the end of this, you guys. This is my Halloween set. So I'm just going to clean off. It's a no wipe, all of this, but I want to make sure I remove any residue from what have you. I forgot to put top coat underneath the nails, because I did file underneath them in my last video, and I wanted to smooth that all out. So I'm using some Nurse Gelish cuticle oil. I love this stuff. I have bottles of it, and I'm just going to rub that into everything and bring my nails back to life. I'm also going to do a lint-free wet wipe to make sure the surface of the nail isn't oily. But here's the end result, you guys. Let me know what you think, and happy Halloween. So thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I wanted to go ahead and thank my Josieism Tier 2 members. Thank you for all your support. Go check out Sandra's Sparkly Sets, and check out Conjure Up Nails, as well as the Nail Genie SC. Also, thank you so much for my other Josieism members. If you would like, go check out the perks and become a member today. Thanks. Bye.